meet more.
Some of you may have heard about this year's exchange program with Hawker College in Australia. Later this fall, a group of Australian teachers and students will be visiting our campus, and a group of our students will travel to Australia over the summer. Mary Pritchett now looks at what the Australian Club is doing to prepare for the visitors.
When you think of Australia, do you think of relationship with Hawker College, some of our students may get to experience the real Australia. Last year, Richland Northeast was chosen to participate in Australia's bicentennial celebration. Hawker College in Canberra, the capital of the country, became our sister school. The school's telecommunications system allows letters to be reciprocated overnight. As a result of this exchange of school publications and telephone calls, a relationship bloomed. Now 8 students and 2 teachers from Hawker will be visiting our school for 3 weeks. I talked to Mrs. King, our librarian, a native Australian, about the upcoming visit.
On December 1st, when the students arrive from Hawker, we'll have a few days for them to settle in and get rested from the trip. The first week that they're here, they'll come to school a couple of days. They'll probably go down to USC and around the city of Columbia and see what our city is like. We'll take them to Charleston so that they can see the Boone Plantation as well as the city of Charleston. We also plan to take them up to Asheville, North Carolina, so that they can see the Biltmore House and Gardens up there and get a look at some of the mountains in and around South Carolina. We also hope that we will have the time to take them up to Charlotte so that they can see the exhibit of the Ramesses, the Egyptian king, whose artifacts are going to be up there in December and January. Then they'll be back here each week for a few days to come into school and to visit with the students who are here at Northeast. We're really going to try and keep them busy and show them a lot of South Carolina. Hawker College is a 2-year high school in Canberra. For that reason, we have asked our juniors and seniors to participate in hosting one of the students. We think that that would give a better match-up age-wise and interest with students from Hawker and Northeast. And we're really hoping that some of the students who are here and are hosting these Australian students might later want to go to Australia and visit these same Hawker students in the summer of 1989. We're working on that part of the exchange at this time.
I spoke to several members of the Australia Club about the trip itself, why they're interested, and what they hope to gain from it all.
Right now we're busy preparing for the upcoming visit of the Australians. We've already hammered out a basic schedule of activities, and we've had a meeting of the club and a meeting of the parents. What we've tried to do is to divide the parents into different committees to work on different aspects of the visit.
There are really 2 reasons why I got interested in the Australian Club. One, I was hoping to be able to host an Australian student when he came over here. I feel that this will better enable me to understand him and how he adapts to our culture. The second, and most important, is that I'll be able to go to Australia. I feel this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I want to take advantage of it while I can.
By participating in this Australian-American exchange, I hope to learn more about the cultures of the Australian students and how they live in their country in Australia, and also their different type of culture, like what they do when they go to school, and if they have different subjects than us or the same, or how their typical school day goes, and also what they do for extracurricular activities.
Remember, it's not too late to join the Australian Club and become a part of the activities and fun planned for our upcoming visitors. See either Mrs. King or Mrs. Washington in the library.
Cavalier Journal, we featured a segment on reggae. We decided to take another look into an increasingly popular trend of music called rap. Mary Pritchett took an in-depth look into this new style of music.
while the getting's good and just jump on it. Minute by minute, yo, hour by hour. Kid and Play got soul power. We get funky. I'm like a tornado and you yo, how many like a tornado blowing them away? I said talk, make you talk. Put you in check, boy, and make you walk and chalk your name up on my list of suckers.
Rapping has become a major craze in the music industry due to its unusual sound and its appeal to the youth of today, though there are some who believe rap is disruptive and offensive. It originated in the mid-70s in the South Bronx as a source of party entertainment. Rap is the combination of such diverse forms as disco, funk, and conventional rhythm and blues. With its use of scratching, setting the needle down in the groove of the record and turning the disc back and forth, it obtains percussive effects, and the result is both danceable and extremely disorienting at once. I spoke with a local DJ about the history of rap and its appeal.
How did the ideas for scratching and the elements that make rapping so different evolve?
Basically in the late 70s, when rap first began, and break dancing and all that stuff, when it first began in the Bronx and in New York in the late 70s, it was just the scratching and mixing came into it as sort of a way to spice up the music, because before that time it was just sort of a dry type rhyming kind of rapping, and without much music. The less music the better was the backbeats behind it was better at that point. But then new innovations came along and people felt the need for more of a spice of flavor to it, so they started mixing it into other popular songs and mixing it into each other, and then they found out if you kept a record still while having a needle on top of it and moved it either to you or from you, well, then it would make a certain type sound that blended pretty well with the music that was already formed, and so thus you have mixing and scratching.
How has rap progressed and matured from its early stages?
Well, in various amount of ways. Most of the biggest aspect of it, I would say, the entertainment aspect of it. Of course, the rap stars are larger than life now. You have rap stars who are equaling the income of any recording artist at this time. But the music itself has progressed in the sense that it's not so much just a dry type sound where you just rhyme every other word and without any kind of point. Today's rap music makes political points. It makes is very much more entertaining than what it was in years past.
Do you think it appeals to teenagers today?
Well, there's the entertainment aspect of it. I mean, that's obvious. I mean, with it's just really nice to listen to. It's easy to dance to and everything. But now I feel that that teenagers are actually becoming aware of the social and the political statements being made in the rap music, and thus being so involved in it. They're becoming wanting to listen to more and more of the messages, because it almost serves now as an educational tool for our youth, and I definitely believe that effect on youth is just positive.
Well, some people believe that rap has a negative influence on teenagers. How do you respond to this?
Well, it's not so much that it has a negative. I don't think it really has a negative influence directly on youth today. I think what you have a situation is when you have, because we've all heard of the rap concerts where kids are being killed and trampled on and shot because after the rap concert these kind of activities goes on. But basically the music itself, besides just for a select one or two artists, really don't have any violent implications per se as to want to inflict pain upon another individual. The most you'll hear in a violent way with most rap music, and I do emphasize most because you have your extremes either way, but the most you'll hear about it is probably just a challenge to another rapper, saying, well, I rap better than you, and pretty much just rapping about those type ideas, and not so much about the fighting, because that's what rap was pretty much designed for anyway. It's pretty much designed so that the gangs in New York City in the late 70s would have an alternative to fighting and the street violence, and so they challenge each other to rap duels, and this way it cut down on the violence and whatnot in New York City.
So is rap's popularity still growing?
Oh yeah, at an enormous rate. I don't see any slowdown unless the artists out there, just stop what they're doing creatively and just don't advance anymore creatively. That's the only way rap music will really die out, I believe, because people keep thinking of, new artists keep thinking of better ways to entertain people, and new styles of rap and everything. So it's pretty much growing, and I think the popularity will just keep on booming until somebody decides to stop it. So
So do you believe music in later years will develop with rap as a model?
I definitely believe that it will serve as an influence on the music market. It can't help but to, because it's such an enormous power right now, that now you're getting different types of style of rap, and I believe as the popularity of rap grows even more, those styles of rap will actually branch off into certain alternative styles of rap, and they will grow in themselves, and you'll probably see the progression of more types of rap, and therefore, but they all will be basically of this type rap influence.
In closing, what's your personal opinion
of rap music? I play rap during my show a lot because I like to please the audience, but personally, rap music, it's kind of like I like listening to it up to a certain point. I think to a certain point, you kind of get tired of almost any music. I mean, you can only stand but so much. But I like rap music the way it's positively affecting the youth of today. I like it the way because it's serving as an educational tool today. It's telling kids stay in school, get college, go to college, get a higher education, get a career, do something with your life, don't drop out of school, don't do drugs, and the violence, there's no need for violence in the society. And it's peace motivational, I think it's just great. And in that respect, I really love rap music, and as long as it keeps motivating the young kids today, socially, politically, and as long as it keeps them thinking, and not wanting to commit acts of violence, I think I'll love it. I'll be in love with it till the day I die. So.
Everyone has an opinion on rap, including students and teachers at Northeast.
Well, my opinion on rap is I like it. I think it's real chill. My favorite artist is Kid and Play, Salt and Pepper, people like that. But all in all, I think rap is just totally dope.
I think it's all right. Ain't nothing great.
It's not my type of music, but
I don't really have a problem with rap music. I think it's funny sometimes. I think it's silly sometimes, but silly is all right. It's for this time, this generation.
You can really dance to the beats, but a bad point about it is that sometimes the lyrics just don't make sense.
What do I think of rap as an art form? A passing fad. Been around a lot longer than I thought it'd be. It takes a little talent.
It tells life how it really is. It makes you dance, makes you sing, makes you rap. Just makes you feel good.
Recently, Cavalier Journal held a contest for the best rap about our program. The winners were James Butts and Therese Middleton.
Class, I hope you enjoyed that edition of Cavalier Journal. Therese, James, I'm sure you enjoyed it. You seemed to dream through the whole thing.
Yo, you're six in your class of English. You wondering how come I could bring this subject to you, burning like an inferno. The dopest thing out called Cavalier Journal. Music blending to what I'm rapping in the journal reports on all of the happenings of Northeast, kicking live like a newscast. Rap is the way to spread all your news fast. Journal, the Cavalier Journal. On Journal, the Cavalier Journal. Now here's the topic I'm
must discuss about the Cavalier Journal. It's a plus that is giving information to all of the students from the courses that they're doing to the things that they're doing. I'm not fooling or ruling but schooling, teaching all them on the pause while the journal is moving and grooving to concepts that you really want to know about. Make the people shout.
Yo, homeboy, scope it out.
Check it and make it and break it what you want to. I leave it up to you. Why the journal do?
Articles, stories, fashions, and depth trends. That's what I'm saying. I'm rapping to no end. About the journal, let me tell you what it means to me. It presents topics with a sense of decency, realism, conveying their art form. Go off track a little, then jump back to the non-reporters. Our students and administrators. This ain't no concert. Cut the crossfader. Interview some students here. Just say what they think. Ask them anything from eating from the skating rink. They give answers to be on live telecast and responses. Hope they tell it fast. Know what? Journals, the dope move. Take you higher and put you in the hope groove. Shown 6 times a day. It's not a journal. It's our homeboy. It's called Cavalier Journal.
Yo, that was funky, man. Yeah, but you know the journal be like kicking, man. But I don't think they know about the real hip hop that you kick.
They don't, man.
Nah, they don't know. So I think you should kick it to them. Yo, pump it up like this.
Cavalier Journal, super trooper. So get into relating news and views around conduit. General whole public site, me an example. The show will flow and grow. The journal's ample collaborating beats and rhymes. And 2 MCs are smoking, no joking and yoking. Like kimchi, don't step to the pep because I'm just hyper. It's not real hard to sit down and get it right there.
Lyrics, you hear them and feel them and get next to them. You see the pep on the set and get pep to them. You come right in the zest with the new concept. I say the show is bad.
Yup.
So watch it. Why? Because I said so. You know you crave that your brain will overload with knowledge to polish what you've been missing. Let's fake it. The journal is kicking with super maneuvers to catch your attention. Have your mind trapped in animated suspension. It's like I hold a microphone like a titan. You wanna battle me? I'm hitting like Tyson. The journal's in effect, then it's coming correct, and we're kicking like this, and we will break the neck of all of those who won't into the journal. Spring Valley ain't here. It's the Cavalier Journal. Yo, man, the journal's it, man. I tell you, we should be getting an A for this report, man. I'm telling you, man.
I know, man. A plus. Oh, word. The Cavalier Journal is kicking super dope, indubitably.
You know what? I'm glad that the journal is not from. You know, I'm so glad, man. It's not from Spring Valley, man.
No, that's right, man.
Rapping, the uncommon and controversial trend in music, is sure to be heard throughout the 90s and possibly into the next century.
Oh man, this is great. I've ever been on a date when everything went wrong. Mike and Mary took a humorous look at dating.
First dates can be terrifying. You like the way I look?
Well, my car even started.
What should I talk about?
What about my breath? Everyone says, be yourself and things will go well. But one can't help but be concerned about the first few crucial moments of dating.
In order to better prepare you for your first dates, Mike and I have gathered some helpful hints we discovered on our first date. First of all, the word hi has a significant effect upon your date. Hi.
Hi.
The way you look is another important element. One of the most common occurrences on a date is going to dinner. Its popularity stems from the fact that through eating, one reveals their true identity, tastes, and character. Most girls expect to be taken to the Olive Garden or California Dreaming, but an original idea is to impress your date with a gourmet meal.
There you go. Here's your sandwich. Peanut butter and jelly. It took me an hour to memorize the recipe for this. Chateau Lake Coburg. Isn't that funny? I just rehearsed that joke in front of the mirror.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's say grace.
Okay, go ahead.
You go ahead.
Alright. Let's just eat, okay?
Okay.
It's great, right?
Hey, I got a great knock-knock joke.
Okay.
Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Olive.
Olive who?
I love you.
Oh.
Have you got one?
Yeah. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Aren't you?
Aren't you glad I'm here?
Calling dinner should be an evening of ladies mud wrestling at the township, a trip to the mall, or a movie. I suggest a horror flick. Girls love them. Darkness, close seating, and the perfect atmosphere are all provided for men to make the first move.
Your hair looks really nice tonight, Mike.
Thanks. I brushed it 3 times. I went into the bathroom and
Look at the muscles on that hunk. Your date has come to an end. Men, you should walk her to the door.
This is the most crucial and most unpredictable part of the evening.
Be natural. Do what's comfortable, but be prepared for anything.
So.
Dad!
Fine Arts Department at Richland Northeast High School consists of instrumental, choral, theory, and music composition classes. The drama program offers classes in the history and production of theater. Art classes range from drawing to painting to sculpting, while the newest member of the department is modern dance. Mary Catherine Pritchett examined the qualities required to be an outstanding artist.
Common characteristics identify artists everywhere, including a number of students at Northeast. The demands of being an artist begin with dedication. Fine arts students have learned that perfection may require hours of practice and frequent frustrations. Creativity, the uniqueness of combined or individual talents, is a vital element. Performers and artists must experience the desire to create and the eagerness to display their efforts. Participating in the fine arts allows a student to express himself in any way he chooses. Some of our students are planning for a career as a professional artist, while others enjoy the fun and satisfaction gained from participation. Participating in the fine arts requires dedication, creativity, and the desire to achieve perfection. R&E wishes the best of luck to its budding artists. The one word most often associated with the holiday season is giving. While we're preoccupied with organizing gifts and moms in the kitchen toiling over a big turkey with dressing, dads fixing the fire and adjusting ornaments or lighting the menorah, for some the time isn't so joyous. As we surround ourselves with relatives and friends, the homeless, orphaned, and poor are not so fortunate.
The Cavalier family, however, has not lost the true meaning of the holidays. Northeast clubs and organizations have remembered those less fortunate. Service clubs have made visits to the Children's Hospital, have given food to the Harvest Hope Food Bank, and adopted needy families, providing them with a tree, presents, and dinner. Happy holidays, and welcome to the decade's last edition of Cavalier Journal. I'm Mike Fields.
And I'm Mary Pritchett.
And we're your commentators.
As many of you know, Jose Planas has undertaken the responsibility of